One of my tasks was transcribing voicemails that Glenn had hacked. I've since found out some of my transcripts were actually sold to the Mail on Sunday by Greg Miskiw.
Phone hacking was not practiced by the Mail on Sunday or the Daily Mail. You know that because I gave this inquiry my unequivocal assurances on that.
When the News of the World phone hacking scandal erupted, the public perception was that my services were only used by News of the World. This is not the case, as my services were used by other papers, including the Mail on Sunday.
We were the barrier between the illegal act and the Mail on Sunday.
My name is Steve Mills. From 2000 until 2006, I was assistant to Glenn Mulcaire. One of my tasks was transcribing voicemails that Glenn had hacked. The transcription generally took place in the office, where we shared a desk. Glenn would be across from me, and he was so busy with lots of tapes that I would take some of his workload off him. I've since found out some of my transcripts were actually sold to the Mail on Sunday by Greg Miskiw. The tapes I was listening to and transcribing were actors, sports personalities, people of that type.
Sadie Frost, Simon Hughes and Ben Noakes are three key examples of work commissioned by Greg Miskiw that ended up in the Mail on Sunday.
That information was passed on to the Mail on Sunday. I can't recall whether it was used or not. We provide the information, they would pay you either way.
I'd heard of Sadie Frost, yeah. Sadie Frost was very high profile in most of the papers at the time. The tapes were generally not too long, time-wise, so the notes I generally made were fairly simple.
None of his journalists or freelancers hadn't obtained any of their stories from accessing voicemails.
Yes, I can be very confident because those journalists are journalists of integrity. We've used them in our group for years. Our group did not hack phones, and I rather resent your continued insinuations that we did.
When I set up this inquiry, I also said there would be a second part to investigate wrongdoing in the press and the police, including the conduct of the first police investigation. This second stage cannot go ahead until the current criminal proceedings have concluded, but we remain committed to the inquiry as it was first established.
We do not believe that reopening this costly and time-consuming public inquiry is the right way forward. Yeah. So considering all of the factors that are outlined to that House today, I've informed Sir Brian that we are formally closing the inquiry.
Byline.